Hello everybody and welcome to my quick look at Feel the Snow. Feel the Snow is an early access action adventure indie RPG simulation survival game. It was released on Steam on the 14th of October 2016 and is currently priced at £5.99. Currently you can only download the game on Steam, but the developers have announced that they are working on being able to download the game on Mac and Linux platforms, as well as introducing Steam cards. Now don't forget guys, Feel the Snow is still in active development and anything you see here is subject to change and you may also encounter bugs. So what is this game about? Feel the Snow is a sandbox game with a mixture of components from RPG, survival, action and adventure games. You have 2 characters to choose from and some kind of random one which you can't select. You begin the game and appear in a snow-covered world with no idea as to what has happened. It's your job to uncover this mystery and save your friends. How does the game run? The game runs fine. As with a few games I've seen recently, it has a cartoony style look and it doesn't need too much power to play the game. On screen now are the minimum recommended specs. With the game's simplistic design, there really isn't much in the settings menu. Under the graphics tab, you will find there are no graphics options to adjust. All you can change is the option to toggle the FPS counter, enable or disable VSync, and the screen mode you wish to have. When you first start the game, you will be presented with a menu where you can choose your desired resolution, your controls, and which monitor you wish to display the game on. Game mechanics. So to start off with, the game is drawn in pixel art, which is very cute looking, and each world is generated randomly. The world is currently quite large but unfortunately isn't open world. You seem to be on an island surrounded by ocean on all sides. When you start the game, you can choose between a boy and a girl character called Willie and Annie. There is also this weird random character which doesn't seem to do anything just yet. There is a very handy map in the game which unveils itself as you explore the world. I love maps like these. I prefer them to ones that are like pre-filled and show you everything in the world. I think that kind of ruins the game a little bit. The map itself is very handy, but if you are one of those who always gets lost and has to keep checking the map, then there is also an option to turn on a mini-map, which will display in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. The minimap is very basic and doesn't show you very much. All you can see are the markers. So the game has many different aspects under its cute little exterior. It's kind of a sandbox game with RPG, survival and puzzle elements all rolled into one. There are so many different things you can do and overall it does seem to be a fairly fun game. One of my favourite parts of a survival game is the building, crafting and learning part, which this seems to exceed at. There's no instructions or tutorials, so when you start the game you have no idea what to do or who you even are, which is just how I like it. So in the game you can build your own house, you can grow crops, trees and you can learn stuff. In order to learn new stuff to craft you need to find recipes. Recipes can only be earned by killing mobs. Now there's plenty of mobs in the game, some nice, some not so nice. Around the starting area you will find these small looking slime things, chickens, pigs and more. Just a hint though, don't hit Piggy, Mummy will get mad. All these are neutral mobs and will not harm you unless you provoke them, but provoking them could be a good way to learn something new and interesting, or it could kill you. The game can present you with interesting puzzles, bosses, quests and mystery. All I will say is I haven't managed to get much done in the time I've played because I keep getting brutally murdered by the bad things that come out at night, or by my own stupidity when attacking something I probably really shouldn't have. So I've been playing this game for hours now and for the past 2 hours I've been trying to find some sort of big slime thing. I start out at sunrise with a brand new wooden sword and stupidly killing everything in sight to learn as much as possible and level up, only to break my sword and then get owned when night falls. I decided not to kill anything and instead got punished by some cube things instead. Honestly guys, this might look like a nice cute little game, but you're mistaken. Trust me when I say it is difficult, especially in the early stages of the game. I guess that's why there's an achievement for surviving your first night, because it's pretty much impossible. Now, one of the most annoying things about this game, as with most survival games actually, is that if you have nothing to defend yourself with, you literally have to sit inside the house all night doing nothing, waiting for night to go by. But it feels even more so with this game. Most of the games you can craft throughout the night, but this game requires you to have some kind of weapon to earn recipes. Even with the small little neutral enemies, can proper whip your butt when all you have is a little stick. Now onto the combat system. The developers describe it as a dynamic combat system. Now the sword isn't too bad, you swing and look at what you want to hit, but the bow is awful. I can be stood a couple of feet away from something and fire an arrow at it and it will miss because I'm not quite in the right spot. It's kind of hard to describe if I'm being honest, but try and think of it like this. You're standing on a grid and your enemy looks like it's right in front of you, but actually it's one square over, which you can't even see that. It's really difficult to maneuver your character to that position in order to be able to hit the mob. The only decent way to hit the mob is if it's exactly facing north, east, south or west and you're standing right next to it. One part of the combat system I'm very excited about is the magic. Yes, you heard me, magic. I haven't tried it out myself yet, so I can't tell you everything about it, but I'm extremely excited about it because magic in games tends to make it quite fun. There is also a leveling system and a skill tree in the game. You level up by killing enemies, and leveling up provides you with points to spend on increasing your skills. In the skills tab you can choose to increase your skill in hand-to-hand combat, or with sword anyway, your use of the bow, and the mana, which is your magic ability. Some of the skill levels are still currently locked with a coming soon notification. Hopefully they will be complete in the game soon. I really do like it when games give you a leveling system. It's kind of like a reward for being good at the game, and I quite like rewards. There's also an option to play this game with your friends. It has co-op support for up to 4 players, and it also has 15 Steam achievements available for those that like to be competitive and complete them all. So the developers have written what they call an exciting storyline. Now I will admit I haven't played the full game and it's early access, so anything can change. Now I'm not disagreeing with the statement, it may well be an exciting storyline for some players, but to me, I personally felt it lacked something. First of all, I think the script needed to be a little more casual. The characters kind of felt like they needed a bit more personality, but that could just be me. It would also be better if the characters each had their own different coloured chat bubbles, so you know who is speaking. Replay value. Honestly guys, I'm not sure on the replay value of this game. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying playing it. If this game didn't have Steam achievements and I complete the game, I probably wouldn't play it again. It'd be one of them games I enjoyed, but I probably would never go back to it. I do enjoy completing Steam achievements though, so I might go back and try to complete them, but that would be my only reason. How good is the game? Overall, I'm actually really enjoying the game. To begin with, I'm not really a fan of these types of games that make you read everything, but this one caught my eye and I'm glad I bought it because it is good. I do think the developers have a bit more work to do with it though, but so far I think it's a really good game. Is it worth the current asking price? Yes it is. Although I did criticise some of its features, I did end up having a lot of fun playing the game, and for £5, it's not a bad price at all. So if you're interested in purchasing this game, there is a link to the Steam page in the description below. Also, if you would like to see a playthrough of this game, please leave me a comment telling me so. But that is the end of today's quick look. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget, please be my friend, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, they all help me out a bunch. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.